Hey, good morning Istanbul. I'm going to tell you what to do in the biggest city in Turkey, whether you have a layover or decide to spend your vacation here. Stay tuned, this guide is very complete. What's up? And we've arrived in Istanbul. We've arrived. The only place in the world where I see this. Fast track for kids up to 5 years old and for seniors. Congratulations. Look guys, you only see Turkish planes. Turkish, because this is their hub, right? Their home base. By the way, this airport here has changed a lot. Wow, it got an upgrade. When I first visited in 2008 and 2009, it looked nothing like today. It's so much better now. First class airport, especially for Turkish's strategy, since this is their global hub. And I'm already going to warn you about the trap of exchanging money here. Look, don't exchange money at the airport and don't buy a SIM card at the airport here in Istanbul. Here in Istanbul, a SIM card is outrageous. You'll pay, I don't know, 50 euros for a lousy SIM card. I'm going to find him here. I've already booked a transfer to my hotel for some peace. It'll be 4 days in Istanbul with a lot of excitement and wonder. Aren't you having a coffee? I'm going to find him. Is he here? I like it, ma'am. Cups and clouds. Okay. To enter the airport, there's security like in Egypt, you know, Egypt or India, where to be in the airport, you have to show your whole bag, sometimes your boarding pass. You have to justify if you're going to pick someone up. The laziness, right? Before anyone could go anywhere in the airport. When I was a kid, I used to live in Viracopos. I lived in Campinas, and I would go with my grandfather to Viracopos airport. We'd watch the planes land and take off. There were very few flights each day. It was an event. We'd have a snack and go watch the planes. I miss you, Grandpa. I love you. Thank you for making me love aviation so much. There are many small scams, like someone convincing you to transfer and charging double while claiming to be your friend. They call you on the street to a bar, to a restaurant, and they'll charge you $50 for a beer. So that's it. Sad. If you book the transfer here, it's at exit 14. It's a complicated airport because they lock the exits. There are only a few exits open for you to leave. Some are for entering, others for leaving. So here, look, you'll leave through 14. I booked with Mapi, so you look for the company's name here, see? Just Travel, that's it. I just want to travel, Just Travel. The transfer from the Mapi team has arrived. Hello, how are you? Thank you. Oh my son, the transfer is global standard, right? Like executive. Let's check into our hotel and start exploring Istanbul. We've arrived. Hey, hello, how are you?
I'm fine. Welcome to Istanbul and Arafat.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here. Thanks a lot.
Gabriella is there.
Thank you, say salam to Gabriela. Thank you, my friend. Take care, okay? Bye, take care. We arrived here at our little house. I had a great conversation with him because yesterday he brought Gabby. Gabby, do you guys know who Gabby is? You'll find out who she is in 30 seconds. She's joining me on this adventure. I'm on the track and my friend already took the suitcase. Look, we're at a location, my $1 million son. I picked a hotel like this, you know, that fancy hotel, that boutique vibe, just the right size. A hotel with comfort so you can enjoy the city and also enjoy the hotel a bit because even the view from the hotel is amazing. Look at the vibe. Look at the vibe, guys. This is what I love. It's summer. It's the European, Asian, Turkish summer. They even reached these little streets which are the coolest. We're right here at Ross Hotels arriving for check-in. Man, look how beautiful this is. Oh, hello, hey, my God, what of you? Hello, how are you? Hey, thank you very much. Look at this beautiful place and look who's here. If it isn't her eating, oh, I missed you so much, so little darling, I came.
So fragrant, wonderful.
I even took a shower just to see you, right?
In the executive style, right, guys?
I came as econo-poor. I got screwed. Yeah, I did.
Nothing, I got caught. In the shower? Yeah, right, there isn't even a shower. You're just eating lunch while keeping an eye on her. Look, she's already watching over there. Is this breakfast? But wait, isn't it noon here in Turkey? You guys have no shame, let me tell you something.
Besides breakfast being amazing, the person who served me coffee was too. I'd add him to the menu if I could.
I think they showed up here. When I arrived, they showed up. If anyone wants, go back and watch. And this here will be Estevito's little house. Look, Gabby, awesome, huh? We shined. It makes me want to do that blogger trend.
Oh, which one?
When I travel as a couple, the blogger goes in front, the husband opens the door, right? In this case, I'm the husband, okay? It's the husband's job. Open it, pull the curtain, open the balcony. The room is spacious, and that's a mirror. Here are the suitcases already, papa. We have not one, but 2 balconies. Here is a big bed. Here's a beautiful phrase. Look, life is a box of chocolates that Gabriela has already eaten and didn't wait for me. Right? That's what I deal with. Let's check what's here since Gabby already messed it up. Minibar, safe, little drawer. There's a vintage sound system. This is beautiful. There's kind of a kimono. Look, a robe, a kimono. Very nice. Here we have a little area for you to work, have some coffee. The bathroom, the sink isn't very spacious. I like it when there's a little extra space here, but the design is approved. Here we have El Baño, nice white towels, a big shower. It also comes with amenities like shampoo, conditioner, and soap. I want to see this balcony here, Gabi. Oh my God, let's see this balcony. It's right there. Let's go. She hid. You can't see it, but that's blogging life. When one films, the other hides.
Isn't it in your video?
Oh God, our balcony is so cute. This street feels so Turkish, doesn't it? It really feels like Istanbul with its alleys and small streets. Our hotel is also very central, travelers. It's a location like this, right next to the Galata Tower in the Pera region. I last stayed at the Marmara Pera, a well-located hotel. Boutique style. Slightly larger than this one. I like this one more. It's even more intimate and boutique. Look, I love a little boutique hotel.
Super modern, really cute.
Fully renovated old building with an amazing rooftop. I'll show you. There's a gym and everything. At this hotel, you can do a lot just by walking. They also have a working train here and an app if you need it. Later in the vlog, you'll learn all about Istanbul. There's already a full Turkey series on the channel. It's worth watching. It's really good, really well done, okay? Let me show you the gym area now. And we're going to work out on this trip too, right, Gabi?
Oh, no, we're not.
Oh, but we will. Look at this beautiful area at the reception in the hotel lobby. I found the details here really cool, okay? The hotel is boutique and stylishly decorated. The goal is the gym that we're going to find right here. Gym and pool. Yeah, my son, keep taking it off, keep taking it off, keep taking it off. Wow, what an amazing gym. I'm about to work out after some afternoon tea. Sometimes boutique hotels don't even have a gym, right? A little dumbbell thrown over there, this one here for those who like to work out like Estevito. Look, a little bike for cardio, treadmill, lots of free weights, some balls. I like this machine here. Look, you can do a bunch of things with it. Work your chest, work your triceps, a little mat. There's some water. This here is dangerous, climbing up. I loved it. Oh, I loved it. This hotel has my heart. Boutique gym. Yes, we have it. And here we still have it. Yes, a little pool. Look, they made a lap pool here, back and forth. I liked it. And as we leave our hotel here, the street is already full of people enjoying this sunset. I'm telling you guys, summer. In Europe, it's different. People leave work early and go straight to the streets. We're going to a cafe now for an afternoon snack. Well, bloggers, Turkish high society, because we're going to the Pera Palace, a historic place. My son, they say it was the first building, right? The first hotel, the first building to get electric power here in Istanbul. The Pera Palace is just 300 meters from our hotel, so it's next door.
If you do one thing in Istanbul, have coffee at the Pera Palace.
This was a hotel created to host the people who arrived on the Orient Express. The Pera Palace was Istanbul's first building outside the Ottoman palaces with electricity, hot water, and an electric elevator, the second in Europe. Its real origin goes back to the 19th century, when in 1895 they built a hotel to receive the passengers of the Orient Express. And since that time, the hotel has become a landmark in the city, a symbol of sophistication, luxury, and European hospitality. They also say that it was in room 411 that the famous writer Agatha Christie wrote part of the novel Murder on the Orient Express. The room itself is preserved in her memory, and another room, number 101, has become a museum dedicated to Ataturk, who is the founder of the Republic of Turkey. The hotel is so important to Istanbul and to Turkey that between 2006 and 2020, they invested more than 23 million euros to carry out an extensive restoration. All of this was done to offer more comfort to the guests and to further strengthen its image as a postcard in the heart of the city. If you want to watch a series about the subject, check out Midnight at the Pera Palace on Netflix. Are you watching this series here? I'll leave the banner on the screen for you to see. I watched the first season, and it was really cool in the series. One of the hotel rooms becomes a big portal to the past, and it's cool that you can see what Istanbul was like in the old days. It's also worth noting the hotel is next to Istiklal Avenue, Taksim Square, and several consulates, providing easy access to Istanbul's main tourist attractions. The Pera Palace is fancy and elegant. Excuse me while I make a plate and have my afternoon tea. I can't believe we made it into the iconic Pera Palace. They have afternoon tea here from 3 to 6 p.m. Whether you're a guest or not, you can reserve afternoon tea. It costs around 350 riyals, but you're paying for the atmosphere, experience, history, and structure. What's gluten-free here? Only this one, which is made of rice. They say it was Ataturk's favorite dessert, who has been the father of the Turkish Republic since 1913, when Turkey became the Turkey we know today. I'm going to try pistachio with rice. And this one here is also, I don't know what it's made of, guys. Gelatin. 350 reais for gelatin, what a surprise.
2 dishes for me, 2 desserts for him, 1 rice, the other looks like gelatin.
Oh God. I asked for gluten-free, but let's see if there's anything here. At least Gabi, a vegetarian, has plenty to choose from.
This one is cheese and cucumber with dark bread. This one is cheese with tomato. This one is also cheese and tomato, but in a different version.
And there were some with salmon, with ham, with I don't know what else, but I don't take those, right?
For 350 reais, it was worth it, huh?
But not hehe. But seriously, it was worth it for the atmosphere and experience, right? But look, if Estevito, who isn't here because he's sick, had come here about 2 years ago, I would have eaten here. The humiliated are now exalted. Now this one will be a gluten-free tart for Estevito. I liked it, man. Looks good. Let's see if it is. I'll post it on my stories. Do you follow me there? If not, go follow Estevam around the world for real-time updates. I love Turkish food. What a great place to eat. If you have no restrictions, it's paradise. Romaines, I love the pomegranate here. And we say, look at this cool place. Next to the Pera Palace, there's a bookstore, cafe, and bar. I thought it was beautiful. So just giving you a tip, look, Pera Palace is right here. Over there, our hotel is this way. What a beautiful place here. Wow, incredibly beautiful. You blinked and I'm where? For the tasting menu, we came here to a restaurant called The Balloon. It's this one right here, look. How cute, how cute. Their logo is a red balloon. The restaurant is in the hotel, literally on the ground floor of the hotel. And it's in the Michelin Guide. It's mentioned in the Michelin Guide. We came here for a tasting menu, and if I'm not mistaken, it's 6 courses. For the tasting menu, per person, you can choose vegan, non-vegan, with gluten or gluten-free. The tasting menu is about 500 reais or 1,000 with wine. Estevam? Hey man, Turkey is expensive. It's not just soup, the prices are really high. Look, snacks. Inflation has hit this country. Let's try it here and see if it's worth it, right, my friend?
Yeah, let's go. 1, 2, 3, and...
Wow, delicious.
Mine is good.
Mine's vegetable since my vegan menu is delicious.
Wow, and mine is spice fish. It's delicious.
Mine is spicy too, now I felt it.
Man, it hit right here, huh? Thailand can't compare. Look.
It hit here too, but it's really good.
Man, I'll show you some shots of the dishes as they arrive, and you can match them with the menus from there. Now I'm shocked, you know, guys, by the prices, especially drinks here in Turkey. I saw the menu and every drink, like an Aperol Spritz Dry Martini or Fitzgerald, costs about 100 reais. People can charge what they want at their own place. I know, but I'm just saying there will be comments soon. People pay if they want to. I know they pay. Hey dear, I know people pay if they want, but do we want to? That's the issue. It's a joke, hey? No, that's my point. It's much more expensive than it used to be. Because in Istanbul, I remember the last time I came, it was a really cheap place, you know? I don't know if it's because our currency, the real, isn't worth anything anymore, or if I think that's it, right? Because it's not possible, guys. In Dubai, an Aperol wasn't 100 reais, my dear. Seriously? Here, look, I can't handle it. No. I think it's fancy, right, my friend? Look, I'm going to make a toast to this moment. Travelers. I'll tell you, this is fancy here. Estevam, but you? Haven't you visited many restaurants worldwide? When the chef pauses to explain, I say, I consider myself creative.
But the chef who explains a dish, he goes beyond. He goes beyond.
It's his passion, it really shows. Honestly, I looked at this and thought, with all due respect, let's go, my friend. I'm a fan of this restaurant. I've already seen a lot of good things from it. But I said, oh, he's gonna tell me it's like sushi. Look at me, the innocent guy that I am. Imagine, it's nori seaweed with fish from the beluga, the whale from Bruna's belly.
He didn't hear anything, guys? This is ground tuna.
Oh, was that it? So, that was it. Enjoy your meal.
This trip is going to be an experience and it won't be a gastronomic one.
Let's try it. No, but he said it was caviar. From Brittany's beluga. Hold on.
Tell the truth.
My friend is like an expensive tamaki and I love it.
I thought you were being serious, you fool.
Cheers, it's a dry Italian one, but the kitchen itself, they highly value Turkish and local cuisine. So there are many ingredients used here in Turkey in various regions and everything is quite spicy. One more.
How do you eat this with forks?
Oh, my friend, let's find that out.
All the dishes so far have had a kind of typical flavor.
Pretty good.
This one is big. Wow, will I be able to handle all of them?
Are you looking at me funny? I eat a lot.
He eats more than I do. All the dishes are really good, but the octopus, for me, man, that's the highlight. You know, octopus is hard to get right? This one here, look, it's perfect. They pair it with Riesling wine. I love Riesling. By the way, do you know the difference between a Michelin restaurant that's in the Michelin Guide and one that has a Michelin star? Let me explain it to you. Every time a restaurant is in the Michelin Guide, it's because it's a really good restaurant of excellent quality. Now, if it has a star, it means, my friend, that it's really good and worth your visit. If it has 2 stars, it's because it's even worth going out of your way to check it out. Now, if it has 3 stars, it means you should plan a trip just to visit this place. The Michelin Guide is published by the same company that makes Michelin tires. In 1900, the Michelin brothers wanted to create a guide to encourage people to use their tires since people drove very little. They created the Michelin Guide, offering tips on gas stations, mechanics, route suggestions, and hotels and restaurants to visit. The business grew so much that by 1926, they gave stars to restaurants, and in 1931, introduced 1, 2, or 3-star awards. And then the competition got even tougher. So, did you already know about this? Comment on this video, Estevam. It's not just hype, it's informative.
That's it. It's the star of our menu. In your dish, we use new parts.
Is that okay?
It's good. He said it's 7 for us, usually 10.
Yeah, he said that for us.
He made a deal for 7 hours, but it's usually 3 here. Intense, but really enjoyable. So, my friend, approved?
I'm full, guys.
Delicious, right? Look at what?
We just got here now.
Some Turkish coffee to end our night. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, cheers. Let's keep going because Mrs. Turkey has a lot of cool things to show us. I love the cars here in Turkey. We are going with the door open anyway. Let's go to the party. Let's go. Are you ready, my friend? The day is about to start. We're here with our guide, Ig. Say hi to the travelers, Ig.
Good morning to Brazil.
Look.
But I know Brazil, I know Salvador, Bahia, and São Paulo. I love the food.
What's your favorite food?
Coxinha.
Coxinha.
Coxinha, tapioca, farofa, and savory snacks.
Wonderful.
I also like rice and beans.
Rice, beans, Bahian moqueca?
I think so, but I don't remember anymore.
Oh no, you have to go back.
You'll have to go back to try the dundee.
I love the chocolate cake.
Chocolate bread?
Chocolate cake!
Chocolate cake. I like it too. Who doesn't like a little gluten, right? Who doesn't like a little gluten? With just 1 day in Istanbul, start at the Hippodrome. In just a few hours, you can explore the Blue Mosque, Hagia Sophia, and especially this place where the obelisk is. The Sultan Ahmed area and the Hippodrome Square were places where the main events of the emperors took place. This place could hold 100,000 people at once, where emperors watched horse races. That's right, my son. It was the people's entertainment. Before Istanbul, this city was ancient Constantinople, and Constantine wanted this obelisk placed here. But he died, he didn't place it, and then Theodosius put up the obelisk, cut it in half there, and placed the top part of it. He brought it here to Istanbul, left it here, and as a base, he left a Roman column that tells several stories. Look, you can see the emperor there with a crown in his hand watching the races. Here is the audience with the emperors above. Below is an image of slaves positioning the obelisk. It's a large portrait that tells part of the story and is a beautiful monument. It's over 3,500 years old, but there was no trouble. The Egyptians say it was a gift, and I believe that. But this isn't one of the things that catches my attention the most in the square. After all, we have obelisks in several places. Look at this thing right here in front. There's a small monument there that I love, and it's right next to the famous Blue Mosque. The Greeks ruled Istanbul for 57 years and defeated the Persians during that time. What we see here were the Persians' weapons melted down to make a sculpture with 3 serpents on top. The serpents were lost, taken from here. One is at the British Museum, another is lost, no one knows where it is, and the other is here in Istanbul. I love starting in Istanbul in this square since the famous Blue Mosque is already here when we turn around. Estevito, why is it called the Blue Mosque if it isn't blue? I find that curious. You can enter the Blue Mosque for free, but you need a ticket first. Note that it's controversial. This happened because when the Sultan ordered the construction of this mosque, he asked for it to be built with 5 minarets. What are these towers? Did they build it with 6? And the only mosque with 6 minarets at the time was the one in Mecca, which is the main mosque for Muslims. The Sultan told my son, that's crazy, I'll need to build another one in Mecca, and then requested it be built. Today, Mecca is the only mosque in the world with 7 minarets. This one still has 6. But Esteban, why is it called the Blue Mosque? I'll show you, but let's pause here first. For the Turkish bathroom. Yes, in Turkey it's very common to see bathrooms like this, with a hole in the floor. People squat and do their business. Either number 2 or number 1. If you're a guy, you do it standing there. If not, you squat for everything. To learn why the mosque is blue, women must cover their hair and legs, as Gabi did here. I'm wearing pants, so I'm fine. Always check the schedule. The mosque closes for prayers. Understand, my son? Keep an eye out when you come so you don't waste your trip. A tip to catch it when it's really empty is to come early in the morning or at the end of the day. If you're wearing shorts without adding a skirt, and women should cover their heads. They offer something here in case you don't have one, so don't worry. Then here you'll take off your shoes. Took it off. 1, 2, took it off. If you don't cover up, they'll say something. They told that lady and he had to put it on. If you say, Estevam, I won't remove my shoes or cover my head if I'm a woman, you won't be let in. It's their culture. He's in their country and home. When you visit someone and they ask you to remove your shoes, you do it because it's their house. Let's respect that here too. Look, what a beautiful place. This ceiling is like gold to me, son. It's surreal. And every single time I come here, my son, I'm amazed at how beautiful this place is. It doesn't matter what your religion is, this is something that will leave you speechless. 3 things you need to know about the Blue Mosque and mosques in general. The first is that you will never see images. They don't have images like we see in other religions. You will see some messages written in Arabic, like for example there as well, but we will never have images. Over 200,000 blue tiles were used here, giving the mosque its name, the Blue Mosque. It isn't blue on the outside, but you'll see many blue stained glass tiles inside, over 200,000. Guys, that's a lot. And all the tiles are original from Iznik, a region here in Turkey, see? Everything here is preserved, it's preserved. Want another fun fact? I can't access this area here. Why? Because I'm not Muslim, I'm not going to pray. This area here is separated for those who are going to pray, for those who are going to practice their religion.
Every Friday until 2:30, the mosque is closed to visitors.
Keep an eye out. Sometimes you plan a trip to Turkey, travel far, and still miss what you wanted to see. And this is a place you just can't miss. I'm passionate about mosques, not just this one, but many I visited. There are several videos on the channel from my visits to beautiful mosques. From Oman, Abu Dhabi, here in Turkey, and even in Brazil. In Foz do Iguatu, I went to a really cool mosque. There are amazing mosques all over the world. It doesn't matter, Estevam, I'm not Muslim, I'm Christian, I'm atheist, I'm Jewish. It doesn't matter, I'm religion, my son, it doesn't matter. What matters is you have to experience different things. You have to equip yourself with information, with knowledge. It doesn't cost anything, on the contrary, it's a great pleasure for us to learn a little more about other cultures. That's one of the most magical things about traveling. After visiting the Blue Mosque, your next stop in Istanbul is the Hagia Sophia Mosque, not museum, I'll explain. Let's review some interesting facts about Istanbul, all in one place. There's a German fountain gifted by Wilhelm to celebrate friendship with the Turks along the way.
To make a good impression, this is the newest, probably from 1895, the late 19th century.
Look, out of nowhere, a bus. There are these buses. Do you guys like those hop-on, hop-off buses they have in cities? Many criticize them, but I don't think they're bad. If you only have one day and want a city view, they're an option. But we've already arrived here. Look at Hagia Sophia, which means holy wisdom, divine wisdom. Withdrawing money here is not a problem, huh? Withdrawing money here is not a problem. And besides being Istanbul, it was once called Byzantium and Constantinople. Fun fact. Istanbul has the world's oldest subway after London. Estevito, this city is rich in culture. That subway was built in 1875. Hagia Sophia is history, beauty, controversy, love, and disagreement. This place started as an Orthodox church, then became a mosque, then became a museum, then became a mosque again. Today it's a mosque. Since 2020 it's been a mosque. People here keep changing. And they even covered the images. So Our Lady and the images inside here are covered because Muslims can't pray to images. I want to know your opinion about this. What do you think about mosques that become churches and churches that become mosques? We saw in Cyprus a synagogue that became a mosque, or vice versa. What are your thoughts on that? Is it better to keep the place and change the religion, or should a new one be built to avoid confusion? Share your thoughts in the video comment. I want to know your opinion. Coming in here, next to it there's the Topkapi Palace, which is really cool for you to check out. I showed it in another video, so I won't show it today, but it's worth visiting if you have time. There's heavy security to get through here, just so you know. They're pretty strict. Arriving. It's beautiful, isn't it? Although not very frequent in Turkey, there have been some very strong earthquakes. In the 1300s, the dome at Hagia Sophia collapsed. And you can see that there are even crooked pillars. I'll show you here. I'll turn around and pay attention. Look at how this is. Crooked, man, it was supposed to be straight. Can you see how crooked the Leaning Tower of Pisa is in the video? Comment here if you can. We're on the second floor in the second pavilion. Only Muslims can enter the first one. So if you look closely at the people who are there, they actually go there to pray. Because now this is a mosque again.
Now it's pretty strict even for vlogging inside, but it's worth visiting.
Now we're going to the Cistern. After we leave here, we're going to the Cistern, which is really famous. Several movies were filmed there. I think the Cistern here in Istanbul is an architectural masterpiece. Look at this, it's incredible. It's really beautiful. It's something unique that I've never seen anywhere else, okay? It's a gigantic cistern. Today, it's just a museum, but in the past, it was actually used for water, you know, to store water. This place is basically a giant water tank that Justinian created in the 6th century to preserve fresh water for the population. After a few years, the place emptied out and the water used to reach up here, making it impossible to walk. Today, it's open for visitors like a museum. There are 336 pillars like this one. That's a lot. The place is huge. Today, we can walk around, but before it was impossible. Because they used to get the water from up there, it's like a well. There are even some sculptures they put in. They did a restoration here. For about 2 years, they renovated this place. And when you come here, pay attention to the medusas that are here. Medusas were placed here to protect the cistern. They are older than the cistern itself. Remember that the Byzantines were pagans, so Turkey was not a Muslim country at that time. Hey, do you notice this too? This column is called the column of tears for crying a little bit. The sadness from when the slaves built the cistern here. You already know I'm Brazilian, or at least I look like one. My God, hello. Where are you from? Argentina. Oh, we're neighbors. I'm from Brazil. I just came out of the cistern. What a party here. I've already found a really cool place for us to eat. Look, I'm just gonna eat here. Look how awesome these are. I love how much they enjoy pomegranate here. So many pomegranate things. Where are my friends? Are they around here in this group? Hello, hey, I will. Beer. Look, do I look Brazilian? I must look Brazilian. And this is where we're going to eat. It's here, get ready, it's time. Turkish cuisine for me is one of the best in the world. Let's see what my guide recommends today.
For example, Adana kebab.
I love kebab. It's going to be kebab.
It's very traditional here in Turkey, Adana kebab. We have kebabs, the dish. It's a typical dish from Turkey, but here in Turkey there are 81 cities, and each city, each region has its own food.
Look, my son, appetizers here are about 215 lira cheeses, 650 divide that by around 680, all right? That's the Turkish lira rate today. Gabi's lentil soup is 180, so that's around 30 reis, right?
Oh my goodness, is this the one? Lentil soup?
That's the one. It arrived so fast I thought it was ready.
It must have already been ready since it arrived so fast.
I'm devastated.
I'll leave it here for you to see. Look, if anyone wants, you can even take a screenshot of the values, the prices, but it's about an average of 100 reais more or less. Almost the price of a dish, okay? I ordered this chicken here. Look, where is it? Oh, this Ottoman casserole is also really good, but I ordered this chicken here. The chicken X. 550 lira is about 80 reais. The chicken with fries also cost about 80 reais. But what happened to Turkey? It's expensive. Inflation hit. Look, the sweets. I love this here. Kunefe. It's delicious. I love kunefe. My God. 400. Oh, go ahead. Yeah. Guys, it's here. It's here, son, my boy. The house wine glass as well. Look, that's about 50 reais. Now the drinks, they're really great, huh? Look, some Aperol. Are you having Aperol here? It's about 70 reais. That's my son. This is just a street cafe X, see? X, let's see if the food is at least good, right? Let's check the wine.
The food, I'll give it a 3.
The wine is good, and I ordered the house wine. It's really good. Now the food, man, nice. A little piece of bell pepper, a fifth of a tomato, a little onion. I thought it was kind of lame in Turkey. I thought the vibe is nice, the place is cute, but there are cooler restaurants here. All right, after that lunch, I'd rate it a 3. Let's go to the Grand Bazaar. It's about a 10-minute walk from here, and this area we're in is a really nice place for you to walk around. I'm finding Istanbul to be pretty safe. It's a safe city, okay? You just have to keep an eye on your bag and wallet, you know? There are always some pickpockets around, so it's worth keeping an eye out. Do you feel safe here, my friend? As a woman traveler, what's your opinion?
Turkish men are gorgeous. My heart isn't safe, but everything else is.
Let them be flirty.
I'm not being flirty.
And people love it here. Messing around in the street. Check out my friend's outfit. I like it. I like the suit. Let's go. Let's head to the Grand Bazaar. We're almost there. 5 more minutes and we'll arrive. Guys, the first time I came here, I fell for the perfume scam. I've fallen for a lot of scams, right, my son? I've fallen for a lot of scams in this life. Don't fall for them, okay? Most of the stuff here isn't real. A guy once offered me Armani perfume at a street stall. I said, wow, that's a good price. I was 19 and thought, interesting, I'll buy it. It turned out to be just water. On this trip, I didn't withdraw a single reel. I'm doing everything with my card, like I told you guys. Crypto.com lets you make a Pix transfer to your account and keep using it anywhere. They use contactless payment here, so using a card is easy. Some other European countries still prefer cash, right? Now Turkey, I'm liking it because it's really easy to pay with contactless here. Look, over there, I can already see it. I can already see the entrance to the Grand Bazaar over there. We've just arrived at the Grand Bazaar, the world's largest bazaar, established in 1461. And it's a real city within the city. When you go inside, you'll get lost with how much stuff there is. There are lots of streets here. There are so many shops for you to buy from, places to eat. There are restaurants. There's a mosque inside. There are up to 60 streets. Imagine finding 60 streets inside here and more than 5,000 shops. I'm showing you this now. It's chaotic in here, so stay alert and pay attention. There's a bit of hassle, yes, a lot of people trying to sell you things. People are very friendly at first. You negotiate. Turks love to negotiate. The Turk will come at you like this. Oh yeah, I don't know, it's 1,000 lira. You offer 300. Then he'll say, no, 800. You go to 500. Then you close the deal, I don't know, at 600. But negotiate, okay? You're welcome. Let's go into this Grand Bazaar. Look, there's a restaurant inside. There are several shops, the flags. When you're here, pay attention to this ceiling because a lot of people just walk right past it. They just look at the goods. Look, my son, this one liked Brazil. See the Brazilian flag? There are also many Turkish flags since we're here. That's something I see a lot, you know? Here in Turkey, people do it a lot. In other countries too, but especially in Turkey. They love their flag everywhere. You'll notice that the Turkish flag is everywhere. It's everywhere, up and down, so many people. But today it was calm. Usually it's much more crowded here, packed with people. It's wild that people still smoke in here. It's an enclosed bazaar where they smoke, drink, and live as if it's a city inside. It's really bizarre, isn't it, right, my friend? What do you think?
I haven't been here in 10 years. I forgot how beautiful it was.
It's beautiful, but people often overlook its architecture, focusing on goods or gold instead and forgetting about it.
Can you briefly describe its architecture?
The Grand Bazaar's architecture reflects its original purpose as a trading market during the Ottoman Empire. When they built this market, they never expected it to grow so much. It was meant to be a large trading market. In the past, even spices were traded here. Today, there's another market just for spices.
How much do you think you're worth, my friend? You're the only one I have to trade.
My friend, how much am I worth? Maybe about 3 Hermes? I think about 3 Hermes and a couple of Rolexes here. Are you kidding? But it has to be original, okay? Look, this here, they love having these. Oh no, this one is done. Look, I'm already getting confused. Oh, this is Turkish delight. I love this Turkish delight. Look, I'll tell you. Brazilians are invading Turkey. They're enjoying it.
Loving it. Very good.
Have you bought anything at the Grand Bazaar yet?
Not yet. We just arrived from... Where did we come from? We came from the Basilica Cistern. The Basilica was wonderful.
We just went there. Do you recommend it? Few visit, most just pass by. I recommend it.
I recommend it. Wow, it's wonderful. A wonderful place. A wonderful place. One of those places that makes you go, wow, I can't believe this exists.
It's amazing. Really worth it, guys. Now look, I'm gonna let these girls do their thing. Their credit cards are going to scream. Here, look, they're ready to spend. By so many streets. This street here would be the main street, right? The one we enter on a very busy day. The Grand Bazaar can receive up to 400,000 people. My son, how many soccer stadiums could fit here in the Grand Bazaar? In the beginning, here in the Grand Bazaar, they used to separate the shops by niche, right? By type of store. There was a gold section and a fabric section. It's more mixed now, but it used to be more segmented. Plus, it's much bigger today, right? Look, even Neymar showed up here, man. Guys, even Neymar showed up here, man. Look, this is what you can do. They have everything. You'll find everything. Hello, how are you? Many speak Portuguese. Hello? The side streets are the calmest here, right? Some streets are calmer. See? You can even buy a dervish doll, a symbol in Turkey. There's that dance where they spin, dervishes, and cool souvenirs. There's the Turkish eye, which a lot of people say is Greek, but they say the Greeks took the eye from Turkey and made it Greek. Right, my friend. I've heard that story there too. I'm still not sure about it, even today.
They're always fighting to see whose eye it is. And in the end, the eye is ours. We're the ones who buy it and take it home.
The eye is yours, yeah.
I'm not actually going to buy anything.
Each one takes care of their own eye. That's it, you know?
Hello, brothers.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good. Do you speak Spanish?
A little, not much.
Yes, many languages are spoken here.
Friend, where are you from?
From Brazil, Brazilians. Brazil, look how beautiful. Brazil. Pomegranate tea, pomegranate tea. Yes, why not? Let's try it, let's try it. Here I am, ready to fall into a trap. Let's go. He offered me a pomegranate tea. Thank you, my friend. Look, pomegranate tea. Wow, it's really good, good. Let's try one of these here, oh boy. Oops, thank you. My friend, super good, I'll tell you. Turkish sweets are really very good, really tasty. Oh, look at this one. Makes you want to bring it. We still have a long trip, but you want to take it all with you. Thank you, my friend.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you, nice to meet you. Take care, bye-bye, see you. And people are really friendly, like there will be people who want you to eat, and people are just really nice. They just want to chat, right? In Grand Bazaar, it's an awesome adventure. I'm getting tired of staying on one continent and want to spend the afternoon on another. And for that, we're going to take a cruise on the Bosphorus, my son, but it's not just any cruise. Look at this. Here we took a cruise. Look at this place. This is it. This is the least. It's the least you deserve, my son. Something just like this, you know, like White Lotus. So we can end this first day in style. Look at the view we're having, man. There are several ways for you to cross. From the European side to Asia, from Asia to Europe. You can take their ferries, which they use every day. It costs around €1 to cross and have the experience, or you can take a cruise like these. It lasts about 2 hours and 15 minutes or 2.5 hours with drinks and snacks served. And the trip is really a tour. They tell stories along the way. For instance, the Four Seasons Hotel behind us was once a palace before becoming a hotel. By the way, you can even plan to come have lunch at a restaurant in the Four Seasons, which is really nice. Many people are confused about Istanbul's bridges, mistakenly believing all of them connect the Asian and European sides, which isn't true. There are two famous bridges you cross these here, see? They only connect the European side from one part to another, from the Golden Horn, which would be the Golden Horn. This little passage here. Now, one of the real bridges is this one right behind me.
Because many years ago, this was the main location to come to Istanbul.
The day is gloomy, but Istanbul is a beautiful thing, right? Istanbul is fascinating, one of the most beautiful, chaotic, and lovely cities. What do you think? Have you been to Turkey? Leave a comment here. What tip would you add for a one-day Turkey itinerary? What's unmissable in Istanbul?
Cheers. Cheers, travelers. Live the crazy life.
Long live Turkey, long live kebab, long live aperon. Long life, people. Life is really awesome, right? Life is really wonderful. You have to live, you have to travel, you have to enjoy it. The moment we blink, life is over. Istanbul is such a rich city with so much history and so many events. It's the only city in the world that has been the capital of 3 empires: the Byzantine Empire, the Ottoman Empire, and the Roman Empire. Let me finish my drink and enjoy the sunset. I need to make the most of it, especially while making this content for you. Excuse me. To finish, we're going to the rooftop by the hotel tonight. Look, the hotel is right here, and 1 block away we have a really nice rooftop. I've already met Pedro. Who remembers him?
Hello, everyone!
From the Greece videos. We spent a season in Greece. It was like this, look.
So cool, my friend. Feels like just yesterday, right?
But it really does seem like it.
It feels like yesterday. It was really cool. He's also living in Istanbul now. We met up for dinner and to go to this rooftop. I remember this area was nice, but not that it was so lively and cool. Seriously, the hotel we're staying at is just perfect. Amazing hotel, location, everything. Breakfast goes until noon, guys. Can you think of anything better? Breakfast until noon, there's nothing like it. And I don't know what it is. People here are very interactive, and I love that. The people at the window too, everyone here is interactive. Hold on, let me find the rooftop. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm with Pedro, a local who knows his way around since he lives here. I think it's been about 2 years.
It's been 5 years already.
You've already been here for 5 years?
During the pandemic.
Ooh, that's right. You came during the pandemic and stayed, right? Exactly. Istanbul is a really cool city, so you enjoy living here, right?
I love the marvelous city.
5 years.
Great people. It's worth it. It's a bit pricey right now.
I thought it was too expensive and the price increased too much. Really, it's a fantastic city to live in, you know? The quality of life is good. It's kind of like a Turkish São Paulo, right?
Actually, a little better than São Paulo. I would say a Rio, more laid back. It's one of those places.
Yeah, no, the vibe here is really nice. Is this where we're going, huh? Balkan restaurant. We're here. On camera, you can't see it that well, but look, we can see it from here. Hagia Sophia Blue Mosque. There's a beautiful view of the city. It's right next to the hotel. It only took 2 minutes to get there. Let's start our night. My son, 1,500 liras. How much is that? 1,500 liras in Brazil?
That's roughly 200 reais at 774.
My friend found around 200 reais.
1,500 lira. Yeah, 1,500 lira. That's 30 pounds. 3 times 7, 210.
He thinks in British pounds. Ugh, that's disgusting. That's it, 210 reais. Oh, so the alcohol. It's a loss in any big city. Have the appetizers arrived? I ordered a halloumi salad, that cheese I love, with something just like this. Turkey, Greece, fillings, little shrimp, the potatoes, calamari too, and a caprese salad. The average price here is more or less, I think, about 60 reais for each appetizer. Each salad is about 70 reais, more or less. Enjoy your meal, everyone. And to finish our perfect day, 24 hours in Istanbul. Now I'm going to walk around the Galata Tower area, an iconic tower here that was built in the 15th century. I've already gone up there in another video. There are details for you, but you have to take a little stroll here along Istanbul's main Istiklal Avenue. I also want to try the famous Turkish ice cream where they tease you. Just giving you the ice cream you paid for. See that?
You pay to have one, just to get annoyed.
You can't do it, can you? No. Guys, it's a lot more. I'm going to stop. I'm going to try it.
Guys, I loved it. Loved it, loved it.
I loved everything. Thanks for the experience and the humiliation. Hey, it was 300 lira. We negotiated, it came down to 200, you know? So look, the price got better. In Turkey, you negotiate everything, even ice cream. Turkish hospitality truly exists, my son. So let's walk along Istiklal. Hagia Taksim Square is on the left, Galata Tower on the right. You choose where to go. Istiklal is like their Paulista Avenue. It is with a tram and cars, but pedestrians move easily. It's really, really, really chill. Look, pomegranate juice too. They love pomegranate juice here, made from fresh fruits that you can grab. This avenue has all kinds of stores, including brand names, electronics, guitars, and almost anything you can imagine.
Remember, I need you right next to me. Take the records to the ceiling, close your eyes and just play, and I'll be your slave.
This is the famous Galata Tower from 1348. The people from Genoa built this place. Yes, that's why it has this more Italian style. Once the tallest building in Istanbul at 67 meters, it still offers an amazing view. Blue Mosque, Bosphorus, Hagia Sophia. It's worth going up. It's 35 euros. I know, a bit pricey. I've already gone up before, so I've seen it, so this time I'm not going up again and paying the 35 euros. On the contrary, I'm going to take a look and wander around this area. Because at night, the area around Galata Tower, this main avenue, which is Istiklal and Taksim Square, are really great. So I want to show you a bit of the nightlife here in Istanbul. Now I go back to Istiklal, the huge avenue here, and we walk about 20 minutes up to Taksim Square. This store on the avenue, Rafi's Mustafa, is well known for its famous sweets in Turkey. When you come by here, you should try them. They're my favorites, my friend. Künefe, my favorite, is made with cheese and pistachios. Delicious. The final stop is Taksim, meaning division, since water from the north was once distributed to central neighborhoods from here. And it's also the most iconic and famous square, not only in Istanbul, but in all of Turkey, because this is where the main revolutions, protests, and demonstrations take place. By the way, behind me, there's a very famous monument built in 1928 to celebrate the Republic of Turkey from 1923. In the center is Ataturk, the founder of the Turkish Republic. By the way, you'll see images of him all over the place here. And of course, another mosque. After all, Istanbul has over 300. I really hope that when you come to Istanbul, this video helps you, especially if you have a 24-hour layover or just a short time in the city. I have more videos on Turkey, Cappadocia, and Istanbul on this channel. Subscribe, leave a like, and remember you're amazing and can achieve anything. Whether it's in Turkey or anywhere else in the world, especially if you use miles, right? Things get even better. In the last video, I explained how I flew business class to Turkey for just 5,000 reais using miles. See you. And I'll see you on the next adventure off to Greece.